Hello and welcome to Carbon Markets, the Power of Data and Innovation, a programme by the Climate Action Data Trust and ITM Business. I'm Claire Nazir. The Climate Action Data Trust was formed in December 2022. Its aim to create a decentralised record of all major carbon credit registry data to strengthen trust and confidence in carbon markets through enhanced transparency.
The current challenges faced by the carbon markets are more related to the transparency and the environmental integrity, especially to avoid double counting of the projects. Towards this, the Climate Action Data Trust has been set up to address these issues. The major challenges are basically the fragmentation that is prevalent in the standards, and there is a clear absence of linkages between the voluntary and the national registries and its operations. And there is always also a limited visibility of the projects in terms of its activity life cycle. And definitely there is a lack of transparency in the pricing signals which are happening across the market.
The Climate Warehouse is one of the many things that we're doing at the World Bank to make carbon markets work for developing countries. And this covers everything from at the project level, working with projects to help them quantify and create and generate emission reduction credits that are sold in the market, to capacity building and advice to governments to set up the institutions surrounding carbon markets. And thirdly, to really support the development of global carbon markets infrastructure that are high integrity, that are transparent.
We're at a really interesting time in the carbon industry. The data that Chloris have created has a kind of wider implication for the future of the industry.
It creates a time series of this carbon storage over 20 plus years. Meaning we can go back to the year 2000, understand how the storage of carbon has changed.
Reliable data is a very important part of our methodology.
But if a company is to be sustainable for a long time, it must also take a lead in solving social problems. And we are thinking about how to achieve or how to increase the greater social values.
Right now, I think that the climate crisis that we face today comes with many complex challenges, with a situation that is highly dynamic and fluid.
Companies today are really increasingly more comfortable in terms of measuring and reporting their carbon footprint.
Global efforts needs to be coordinated in a very organized manner, for us to actually have a good chance at achieving net zero by 2050.
My family very much rely on nature for their livelihood. And so it really made me think, why are these things happening? And what's probably something we can do to make that a bit better for them? We want to be able to give everyone in the private sector the confidence to say, oh, we should actually start doing these projects. We should actually start putting money towards carbon projects. We want to be able to give them the confidence that what they're putting their money towards actually makes a difference.